Welcome to the first video in this series where we delve into the reality of a self-proclaimed life coach. His life, far from the success he claims, is an evident failure in the very areas he offers to advise on. This series will dissect the contrast between his theoretical knowledge and the actual outcomes of his life, providing a clear picture of the real person behind the facade. Let's get started. The fake life coach stands as a prime example of a malignant narcissist marked by a profound deficit in emotional intelligence who represents the stark contrast between rote learning and the real-world application of knowledge. His journey underscores a critical truth. Possessing book smarts on a given subject does not inherently provide one the ability to translate them into effective real-life actions. This disparity between theoretical learning and practical wisdom is a significant one. On one hand, we can acquire knowledge from formal education and structured learning. This is the accumulation of facts, theories, and principles typically acquired through reading and study. However, this kind of knowledge, while valuable, is often static and context independent. It lacks the dynamic nature of real-world experiences where variables in human emotions are unpredictable and ever-changing. On the other hand, innate understanding and authenticity are born out of lived experiences and an intuitive grasp of social nuances. This form of intelligence is adaptive, evolving constantly through interactions and observations in diverse social contexts. It embodies an authenticity that can't be learned from articles from Psychology Today or reading discussion posts on Reddit. It must be felt and experienced. This is where the fake life coach's shortfall becomes glaringly evident. His inability to apply his rote knowledge authentically in social situations highlights a profound lack of innate understanding. Theoretical concepts, when not underpinned by genuine experiences and a deep, empathetic comprehension of human behavior, remain to be nothing but theories. They fail to morph into the wisdom necessary for navigating the complexities of real relationships and social dynamics in the real world. The fake life coach's plight reveals a crucial lesson. That true wisdom is not merely about what we know, but how we apply that knowledge with authenticity and empathy in the tapestry of human experience. It's a dance between learning and living, where the steps are learned not just from studying social dynamics online, but through the heart and soul of everyday life. In his formative years, no different than his life today, the fake life coach's experiences were steeped in social awkwardness. Lacking the natural ease of making friends, he often found himself on the periphery of social circles. His endeavors to forge meaningful connections, whether platonic or romantic, were habitually thwarted by an innate inability to understand and maintain relationships. This struggle was particularly evident in his interactions with women, where his attempts at connection were frequently met with disinterest or discomfort. These early experiences of consistent rejection, especially from women, served as the catalyst for his later obsession with studying social dynamics. Women often perceived his advances as either too try-hard, lacking authenticity, or downright creepy. They could sense the disconnect between his actions and genuine social understanding, leading them to retreat from his awkward attempts at courtship. Alone and realizing his own awkwardness, this pattern of rejection only deepened his resolve to decipher the complexities of human relationships. Fueled by these disappointments, he turned to self-help content and theories, hoping to unlock the secrets of social success that had eluded him naturally. However, his approach, rooted in rote learning rather than intuitive understanding, failed to bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and real-world application in relationships. This pattern of social failure extended into his interactions with women, where he was notably ineffectual. Determined to figure out where he was going wrong, the faker threw himself into learning everything he could about guys and girls getting along and the nature of human behavior in general. He was all about figuring out what makes men and women tick, hoping to transform himself into what he thought was the ultimate guy. Strong, confident, the kind of alpha dude who wins at everything. He may have even tried out those slick theories from pickup artists, thinking they had the secret sauce. His journey to get socially savvy took him deep into a world of self-help content and endless scrolling through online forums, trying to crack the code on how people click with each other. Yet, despite this extensive self-education, Eli's true nature remains unaltered. He acquired a certain degree of knowledge about social dynamics, but this knowledge never truly integrated into his core personality. The faker comprehends these concepts on a superficial level, but lacks the innate ability to apply them authentically. His assertions of being a, quote, strong guy or a, quote, alpha male are more a recitation of learned traits than a reflection of his true self. Similarly, his claims of being a, quote, nice guy starkly contrasts with his underlying malevolent nature. The fake life coach's constant self-labeling as a, quote, nice guy and a, quote, strong alpha male screams inauthenticity. It's like he's trying too hard to convince everyone, maybe even himself, of something that should be obvious. Real nice guys don't need to keep telling people they're nice. Their actions speak louder than words. True alpha males don't have any need to shout about their alpha status. It's just naturally apparent in their demeanor and how others respond to them. And then there's his overuse of the word authentic, plastered on video thumbnails and placed in the title of his own YouTube channel. Authenticity isn't something you can claim by sticking a label on it. It's something that's felt and recognized without need to be boldly advertised. In his attempts to brand himself with these qualities, the fake life coach only highlights their absence, revealing a deep disconnect between his self-perception and the reality of who he really is. Now, around 50 years old, the fraudulent coach's life is a testament to his social failures. Friendless, jobless, and without any notable career achievements, he continues to live under his mother's roof. He laughably tries to present himself as a success in business, life, and relationships, yet his reality paints a different picture. His girlfriend, burdened with severe alcoholism and a habitual seeker of codependent relationships, mirrors his own dysfunctional approach to life. Eli's current state is a stark illustration of someone who, despite theoretical understanding, utterly fails in the practical application of social dynamics. Is there a chance the faker could ever, transform into a genuine life coach? The odds are slim, but in a world of endless possibilities, it's not entirely out of the question. However, for such a drastic change to occur, he would have to confront his greatest adversary, the harsh truth of his own reality. He would need to stand before a mirror, not to rehearse another self-aggrandizing script, but to genuinely recognize and accept the unsettling fact that he is a malignant narcissist. This self-awareness would be just the beginning. To truly evolve, he must seek professional help, diving deep into the roots of his narcissism and working tirelessly to address and heal these deep-seated issues. It's a journey of genuine self-discovery and transformation, one that demands courage, honesty, and relentless effort. There are no shortcuts or easy paths to such a profound personal change. Only through this rigorous and authentic process could he ever hope to emerge as a real life coach capable of genuinely guiding others. The fake coach's staggering failure stems from more than just his superficial approach to life. There are many more reasons why Eli has been a complete failure in life who fruitlessly tries to pretend otherwise. As we dive deeper into this series in future videos, we'll uncover the various other reasons that cement his status as a complete and total failure. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next installments where we'll further dissect the many reasons why the fake coach is a total fraud.